मोदी की गारंटी मतलब गारंटी पूरा होने की गारंटी।
Delhi is gearing up for a fierce electoral battle with AAP and BJP locked in a high-stakes contest. Well, Aam Aadmi Party is eyeing another term this time after securing two back-to-back landslide victories in the 2015 and 2020 elections. The ruling party won 67 seats in 2015, followed by 62 in 2020. And BJP managed to win 3 seats in 2015 and improved its tally to 8 in 2020. The Saffron Party is also aiming for a comeback after staying out of power in Delhi for 27 years. The Congress, meanwhile, is looking forward to opening its account this year after drawing a blank in the last two polls. As the political landscape of Delhi heats up, here's all you need to know about the upcoming Delhi Assembly elections. The Assembly polls will take place in a single phase on February 5th, followed by the counting of votes on February 8th. Delhi has a total of 13,000 polling stations at 2,697 locations. These polls will be covering all 70 assembly constituencies. There are 1.55 crore registered voters in the national capital and 2.08 lakh first-time voters. Among these are 83 lakh male voters, 71 lakh female voters, 25 lakh young voters, 1,261 transgender voters, and 1 lakh electors are above the age of 85. Now let's take a look at the high-profile battles of this year. Aam Aadmi Party convener and former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is contesting from the New Delhi seat. BJP has fielded Pravesh Sahib Singh Verma against him, and Congress has fielded Sandeep Dixit. Pravesh Sahib Singh Verma is the son of former Delhi Chief Minister Sahib Singh Verma, while Sandeep Dixit is the son of former Delhi CM Sheila Dixit. All three are considered strong contenders for the next Chief Minister of Delhi. The political struggle of Manish Sisodia, the former Deputy CM of Delhi, will also be closely watched. He is contesting this time from the Jangpura constituency. He is opposed by Tarvinder Singh Marwa of the BJP and Farhad Suri of the Congress party. In this election, all eyes will be on the Bijwasan seat. Kailash Gehlot, who previously served as a minister in the Delhi government, has been fielded by BJP this time in Bijwasan. He is up against Surendra Bhardwaj from the AAP and Devendra Sehrawat from the Congress. Manish Sisodia was the MLA from Patparganj. Now famous social media personality Awadh Oja is representing AAP in this seat. He is pitted against Ravindra Singh Negi from the BJP and Chaudhry Anil Kumar from Congress. Delhi's Kalkaji seat is also crucial this time because Delhi's current Chief Minister Atishi is contesting from this seat on behalf of the AAP, and veteran BJP leader Ramesh Bidhuri will be contesting against her. Now the BJP has not won Delhi in over 2 decades. The only time it ruled the national capital was between 1993 and 1998. And even during those 5 years, it had 3 chief ministers, starting with Madan Lal Khurana, who was replaced by Sahib Singh Verma, who in turn had to make way for Sushma Swaraj. In the 1998 assembly election, Swaraj led the BJP's campaign but came up short against the Congress's Sheila Dikshit, who was brought in from Uttar Pradesh by her party as its chief ministerial candidate. Dikshit went on to dominate the political scene in Delhi, being re-elected for 3 back-to-back terms. The BJP made Khurana its chief ministerial candidate in 2003, and V.K. Malhotra was the face of its campaign in 2008. But nothing could loosen Dikshit's hold on Delhi. Then in 2013, Arvind Kejriwal led AAP, and the new party's first attempt at electoral politics turned out to be a huge success. It dislodged the then Congress government led by late Sheila Dikshit. Kejriwal became the chief minister with the Congress party's support. However, 49 days later, he resigned. Later on, the party improved its performance and won assembly elections in 2015 and 2020 quite comfortably. So how do you view this year's Delhi elections? Do let us know in the comments below, and for more such content, keep watching NDTV.